Still here at the North American Cup Series finale in Kanata at Altitude Gym, and I'm here with Madison Fisher, who appears to be heading into finals in first place. Looks like you're going to be the only one with 4 tops. Your qualifiers wasn't as strong. We had one lady getting 8 tops and then a lot getting 7 and 6. You ended with 5. Can you tell me a bit about the differences between these 2 rounds for you?
Yeah, round 1 was pretty rough. I was feeling very, very nervous. For the first 40 minutes, I didn't top anything. So it was pretty stressful to be watching people top all sorts of stuff, and I'm just doing nothing. So there's one that was a bit easier, so I topped that one, and then the ball started rolling after that. By the time I had 5 tops, I checked the scores, and I was sitting in 3rd place. So I checked my skin, I kind of evaluated the situation, and I decided to stop. There were a couple tops I probably could have gone back and gotten, but I did the job. I got into semis, so I just kind of took the 7th place I was in, and just went for semis.
This isn't your first NACS event, so you've done this scramble qualifier format a couple times. Can you tell me a bit about how you as a climber cope with the scramble format now, plus the cap on the number of attempts and the ability to see preview videos for boulders? Like, how does that work for you as a climber?
Yeah, so the other North American Cup was in Albuquerque, and that was one of my best rounds I've ever done, to be honest. I qualified 2nd for semis in that round. That one, the boulders were a lot harder. So the cap of attempts was very crucial. In this one, the cap didn't really matter, at least for me. The things I did send went within 3 attempts. But in Albuquerque, the 8th attempts really motivated you to get it done. There were 2 boulders in Albuquerque that I sent on my 8th attempt, which was honestly super fun. It was crazy. You got 1 attempt, and that's the attempt you actually get it. So it adds a bit of an exciting element to the comp. But in Albuquerque, the round was 4 hours, so it was quite the marathon. But it's fun to switch it up every once in a while. 5 on 5 off is pretty stressful as well, so it's nice to kind of talk with competitors and not be so stressed about getting it in the least amount of attempts.
Right.
So.
You're a unique athlete in that you don't have much of a social media presence. You got rid of your Instagram a few years ago and haven't really come back. Can you tell me what motivated you to do that, and how you handle just the expectation of a growing athlete, where you're kind of expected, well, don't you want to get sponsored? Don't you want to have people following your career? How do you balance those different things, and why did you do this? Yeah,
so when I quit social media, it was I think it was 2019. And at that time, I was starting to get pretty popular. I had quite a few followers. I was starting to have sponsors who wanted me to add little hashtags to my posts and all that sort of stuff. And in addition, I found that I was looking at other competitors a lot more often. So it's not just in competitions that I'm competing with them. It's now day-to-day training. What are they doing? What am I doing? How many followers do they have? How many sponsors do they have? Because you can see all that on their social media profiles. So in 2019, I decided to quit social media. And I basically said, if my sponsors say, who cares? If my sponsors say, we need you to have social media, then I guess I don't have you as a sponsor anymore. I didn't really care about the sponsorship side. I have a really great family who supports me, through everything I'm doing. So it wasn't super important to have sponsors. But I just wanted to be the best climber I could possibly be. And having social media and just always knowing what everyone's doing really gets to my head. And I like competing in competitions. I don't like competing when I'm trying to train. So I deleted it to try to be as good a climber as I could be. And it's been working pretty well. I do get a lot of questions about it. People, there are downsides. I just met some Americans here today, and they can't really look me up or follow me or anything like that. So yeah, if you want to keep in touch, I have a phone number, I have an email. I also have a website, but I don't subscribe to the socials.
Cool. Can you tell us what website that is in case anybody does want to check you out?
For sure, yeah. So it's just madisonfisher.com, FISCHER.
Cool. Last time I saw you in a competition was Nationals here, basically 2 years ago. What kind of break have you had? And then that comp didn't go quite as perfect that you might have wanted it to. How are you feeling going into finals tonight?
Yeah, I'm really excited to really fix the things that I've done in past finals here. Same with Albuquerque, I didn't have a great final there. Semis was pretty good. Finals, I kind of just didn't bring it. So I'm very motivated to give everything I've got to this round. My fingers are heading towards bleeding, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. But I'm ready to come out of this absolutely destroyed and really just give it all I got.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to watching you. Thanks a lot, Madison. Good luck tonight, all right?
Cool.